I said, looking into mommy's eyes, he said, I'm hungry again. She cries like rain from skies, she got no money to spend. She struggles to provide, asking nothing in return, swallowing all pride to get less than she earns. She burns with resentment, spent less than rent checks, deals with mistreatment cause boss wants his cheap sex. One last resort she just couldn't complete with the shame of that dirty old name. Now it's expected, the boy gets neglected, sits and watches sitcoms and he envies the next kid. Financial security or substantial purity, a choice of obscurity. The drugs came too easily. He came to a fork in this road he's been living. One way leads to death and the other the prison. Your success is their failure. Your suits toned and tailored. Your big cars and speedboats, your business is cutthroat. Can't force it, of course it won't always be yours. It can't ever land if it always just soars. Without any warning, the whole world just turns 180 degrees, making me see I must learn.
Yo. Yeah. You want one more spoken? Yeah. What's really worthwhile? The fact that you want to compile a nice and tidy profile? We're staying well within the lines that binds our minds and defines with a specific rhyme and reason. We got our optic nerves cut before we were even done teething, so that we could never truly see the higher aspects of divinity. Now we're stuck with closed circuits that come up short, make us resort, contort right into the hands that man, the vice grips that keeps our lips on the tips of utter regression, keeps us tight with aggression and looking in every wrong direction. Section by section, those are free thoughts are under detection, but I'm under the landscapes, making my escape into an active earthquake, sewing folk lines together with needle and string words, blurbs that serves the masses and hopefully passes mind altering gases. I'm riding atmospheres cause mine disappeared when fear replaced independence in here, and now all I see is fear of a perceived threat that's got everybody ready to sweat. Ballistic projectile statistics against mystics and counterintelligence measures aimed to sever nations apart and let those who oppose depart until the casualties are off the chart. But I'm leaving the needy, air breathing, unseen, soulless society bleeding, not from direct physical wounds, but rather from their own entombed sense of doom that's mushroomed into what could be the bloom of tattooed barcodes, nothing but federal roads, and a whole segment of society ready to explode, no longer controlled by satellite dishes transmitting an appetite for riches. Now I've got a picture of what can leave me truly richer, a wealth not comparable to bills on a bank shelf, but an actual understanding of myself. Yeah.